Hi, this is Andy Barclay with REMAX Elite, and today we're visiting 1505 West Riviera in Merritt Island, Florida. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house located on a canal, and it is just over 2,400 square feet. As we walk toward the front door, I'm going to turn around in just a second just to give you a look at the neighborhood. So you can see all of the homes surrounding it are well maintained. And we're located at the tail end of a cul-de-sac, so it's a very quiet road. Here we have a nice garden and one of several fountains that we'll see as we tour the property. So as you can tell, we're walking through the front door. They have a screen as well as a decorative wooden door, which I'll back up to show you. So here we have the entrance. As you can see, the floor is tiled. In the entry, in the formal dining, and as I turn around, you can see in the formal living as well. And the tile actually carries through to the kitchen and the family room, which we'll see in just a few minutes. We have nice cathedral ceilings in here. And you can probably see a bit of a very cool underwater mural that we'll look at in just a minute. But before we go into the kitchen, we're going to take a look at the master bedroom, which is here off to the left. It is a split floor plan in that the two other bedrooms are not located right next to the master. We have laminate flooring that looks like a bamboo type material. A few things you may not be able to see on the video. We have rope lighting on the inside of the molding, so that's very nice to have in the evening. And as I turn around here, we also have a ceiling fan with a light. We're walking toward the master bath. Before we check that out, I'd like to show you that there's a large skylight here that actually has a shade on it, so you can't control how much light comes through. Off to the right here, we have a large walk-in closet. We have fresh carpeting in the closet as well as the two smaller bedrooms. We have a double vanity here. A sneak peek of me. And then as we round the corner, we have the second half of the master bathroom. Here we have the shower. And you can see the owners have done a very nice job with the artistic tile here. We have a nice little bench right there. And before we leave the master bedroom, I want to walk over to the slider, the very large slider. You can see that there's a room off the master here that also has sliders, which we will look at after we leave the family room. But there's a large pool out here with a very nice waterfall, and then the canal just beyond the pool. And you can kind of catch a glimpse of the boat lift over there too. So, walking out of the master bedroom, we go back into the formal living, formal dining entry area. We're now walking toward the kitchen. And as you can see, we have a pretty amazing mural over here on this wall that carries all the way around. And here's the part that I think's really neat. If you look up, it actually is on the ceiling as well. We have some ripples around the lighting there. We have a boat fishing, and we can actually follow the fishing line down to the fish that's just been caught. And as I back up, I will show you that the kitchen is underwater, and then as you look up here, you can see we actually have the surface there with two dolphins jumping out of the water. And then we have the tile here on the bar. We have tile over here, and then we have the turtles here, tying in the nautical theme. We have newer stainless appliances that do convey with the home. As you can see, the floor is tiled, and as I spin around here, you can see the tile is carrying into the guest bath as well as the family room here, which I'll now show you. So as I stand in a corner and pan left to right, just to give you an idea of what the house looks like, and actually I'm panning from right to left, we have the family room with the really nice stone wall. I was going to call it a hearth, but it actually covers the entire wall. That is a wood and gas burning fireplace. We have a door out to the covered porch on the right and a window on the left. Two fans. We then have the bar counter surface going into the kitchen here. And before we go outside or check out the bedrooms, I'm going to walk you through this way, which takes us into the utility room or the laundry room, and then into the garage. I don't typically show the garage, but this one is actually in really nice shape. A couple things I'd like to point out here. Let me just back up to kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at first. We have the irrigation pump in the garage, which is nice because it won't corrode as quickly. Pumps that are outside have a shorter lifespan than those that are actually inside the garage. We have a hurricane rated door. It's about the best you can buy. Very thick, very heavy. We have some built-in cabinets, and you can't see them here, but the house actually has hurricane shutters as well, which are being stored up in the attic currently. And then a really nice finish. This is a brand new finish. The owners have worked really hard to get this house ready for the market, and I think you'll find it to be in great shape. It's very clean, new carpeting, the grout's been cleaned, and the tile here. They've done some painting. Everything's working very well. So we've just walked from the laundry room back into the kitchen, and we're now going to take a look at the two bedrooms and the guest bath. As I turn to my right here, we have one of the two smaller bedrooms. Those are hurricane shutters that are separate from the metal hurricane shutters that are up in the garage attic, just so you know. In here we have a jacuzzi bathtub, and this is heated, which is not something you typically see. Often they have jets, but this has a jet and a heater. So your water does not cool off on you as you're enjoying the jacuzzi bath. And going into the last bedroom, you can see we have the blinds on the inside. We have the hurricane shutters on the outside. Again, we have the separate hurricane shutters in the attic. The reason there are two is the ones that are on the exterior currently, and we'll see those when we're outside, are an older style. They work, but you don't get the maximum insurance benefit with those. However, with the newer ones that the owners have put on, you actually can maximize your wind mitigation deduction by having them. So that's why there are two sets there. I'd also like to point out, since we're looking out the window, these windows were replaced about 5 years ago. They're all double pane, energy efficient, easy to clean, really high quality vinyl windows. And looking through the window here, we have a nice view of the covered deck, and we'll go check that out in just a sec. So we're now walking toward the pool, but before we get there, I'd like to show you, and I have to show you because we have to walk through it, a really nice room here. This is about 400 square feet that the owners have added, and it is under air. It's not reflected on the tax records, so the square footage of this house is just over 2,400 square feet. These are large double pane sliders. So you can see the fountain is running, but you can hardly hear it. Just so you know, this one window has had a little moisture get between the two panels, and that is currently being remedied. So a nice bright multi-use room that is under air. You can see here in the center of the screen, you could also put a sink in here. So we're now going to walk out back and I'll show you the pool. As you can see, we have a really nice waterfall here with a little grotto area underneath where you can sit. Some nice finishes here. The pool was resurfaced recently. The house next door just sold, and they're adding a pool too. So if you're looking at the pictures or you see some of that orange netting in the background, know that there's nothing wrong with the property. The neighbors are just adding a pool right now. Here we have a cool surfboard shower. If you have young ones or if you have grandchildren, this is a nice feature to have in a pool you don't often see. It's a waiting area. It's very shallow. We have the bar table here and a stingray. Got some turtles. There's actually a tiki umbrella that's being refurbished right now that will be included with the home. So we have the screened enclosure, and then we have a nice covered area outside here as well. This covered area is about 30 feet by 15 feet, if you can't really get the scale on the video. Here's another one of the waterfalls I mentioned when we entered the home. And I'll just add, I'm sure you can hear the helicopter. If you're not familiar with the area, there's really not a lot of air traffic, but we do have a helicopter hovering here. I'm sure they knew that I was going to be taking a video and just wanted to add to the excitement. So I'm going to walk down to the end here and then I'll walk you back up just to give you an idea of what we have here. So right now I'm walking down the seawall toward the neighbor's side. Here we have a look at the side of the house. See, we have some very nice mature landscaping here. Here's the boat lift. It's a covered boat lift. And then down here at the end we have a really nice tiki hut so that you can really enjoy this beautiful area part of the home. And I'll just walk out to the edge here and give you a quick pan of the canal. As you can see, there are large boats next door and across the canal, so you really can enjoy the water lifestyle here. So today we visited 1505 West Riviera in Merritt Island, Florida. My name is Andy Barclay, and my wife and I are realtors with REMAX Elite. If you would like more information about this home, you can reach me at andy@thinkandy.com, or you can call me at 321-514-9862. Thanks for watching.